like to congratulate Tony and Mike on their room here. It's a new room. Very nice, very posh, very zen, very so many other fucking words I pulled out of the IKEA catalog this morning. A couple of weeks ago, Tony came up to me and said, listen, Dom, I just opened up a new room and maybe you could come and do a bit of comedy. I'm like, sure, no problem. I'll come and do some comedy for you. He's like, there's only one hitch. He goes, you think you can maybe last 7 minutes? So I looked at him diagonally in the eye, because tall dude. I'm like, Tony, there's no way in hell, because even in my finest hour, there's no way I can last 7 minutes. And then I looked at him directly in the nipple, because I'm short and I see him right in the nipple. I'm like, Tony, not even in my finest hour can I last more than 5 minutes. And to prove to you that I'm not lying, I brought a list of ex-girlfriends who could corroborate that there's no way in hell I can last more than 5 minutes. And the ones that are highlighted could corroborate that I couldn't last any more than 2 minutes. And the ones in pencil can corroborate that I'm a fucking asshole. I know it's a little bit rough, guys. It's a little bit rough. It's like my first time on stage, so it's gonna get better, hopefully. Thank you. First time on stage was when I was stripping at Club 281. That's a male strip joint for the Toronto folks. And I really hope I get a lot more laughs tonight than I did that night. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it was brutal. I mean, people were laughing at me, throwing stuff at me, spitting at me, howling at me. I mean, my mom just fucking got up and walked out halfway through the set. You know what I mean? It was brutal. At the end of the night, the manager came up to me and says, listen, maybe it's not for you stripping, you know? He's like, so I'm like, why? What did I do wrong? He goes, well, first of all, you got to be at least this big to work here, you know? So I was all depressed and I put my tail between my testicles because it wouldn't fit between my legs. That's why I got fired. And I got out of there. So I get home, I'm all depressed and I'm like, what am I going to do now? What am I supposed to do now? I got to pay bills. I'm just like everybody else, right? And I had this brilliant idea. Why don't I just sell diapers online? I mean, I had the perfect name for it. So I ran to my computer and I registered the domain name ca.ca. And for the people who can't spell, that's caca. So that's perfect for selling diapers. About a month later, I had to shut it down because it turns out I don't know shit about selling diapers online. All right. We'll remove that one. Anybody here like shopping? Of course, everybody here likes shopping. How do you guys shop? Some people shop by price, some people shop by style, some people only buy certain designers. The way I shop is I take my shit and I bring it to the counter, and then I say to myself, is that bitch